Hey, it's Susie Queen, aka I'm about to tell you my real name, go find out. I'm not in the best mood today, y'all, and I wanted to have a little conversation that's probably gonna have a part 2 and do my makeup at the same time because for me I got ADHD, so I need you to pay attention, you know what I'm saying? I did already put my top coat on, which I wanted to let you guys know is LA Girl Pro Matte. Mine is chestnut and it fits my skin like completely perfectly. This is the best foundation I've ever found for my face. So next we're gonna do our eyebrows with a black eyebrow pencil. The conversation that we will be having today will be about the self-sustaining plight of black women, which there is a self-sustaining plight of all black people, but today I want to focus on black women because our only enemy is not white America. It's not the society that has been built not only on our backs, but to work against us. Our own plight is ourselves and our black brothers. Let's start with the self. Black women literally are the strongest beings on the planet. We are the flyest, the most creative. We birth the life of the most talented, most beautiful, most strongest thing on the planet, which is the black man. We are the creators. Now that sounds all nice and good, but it would sound even better if we knew it ourselves, which we do not. And even down to me telling you right now. From our childhood, we are trained to not love ourselves, to want to change, to want to be lighter, to want to be thinner, to want to have certain hair texture. Because we're not going to act like colorism doesn't exist. Yes, we all experience racism as black women, and we experience being treated less than what we are. But colorism, baby, is reserved for beautiful, black, dark queens like myself. My beautiful, lighter queens, there is something that you innately just have to understand. Light skin privilege is a real thing. If me, you, and a white woman stand in the same room, the white woman will get chosen first, and then you will be chosen second, and then I will be chosen last, because we are societally placed by our skin color. They perceive our intelligence by the lighter we are, our ability to remain calm, our ability not to act like niggas, the lighter you get. So let's get that colorism thing out the way. I really don't want nobody in my comments acting like, oh, light-skinned women get it too, da-da-da. I know I'm not no idiot. I absolutely understand that. But colorism is a very real thing, and we are all need to learn that we are all equally as beautiful. We are all equally as talented, as equally loved, whether you have 4C or whatever the case may be. Dominican hair, white hair. It's all the same thing, because 2% black was enough to make you a slave, which means 2% black is enough to make you black, which is enough to make you a beautiful black woman. Period. Absolutely period. We can't expect anybody to take us seriously until we take ourselves seriously. We have to really stand together, not act like we are and talk about each other behind our back. Every time black women come into a social group, whether it's supposed to be positive, whether we just meeting for lunch, there doesn't have to be drama. We ain't gotta play love and hip hop every single time we get together. Like, that is not cute. We need to figure out how to make these people respect us and understand that we are coming with a vengeance, and we have to come with a vengeance and stand together, because power comes in numbers. You can't be the queen of the world sitting beside yourself. It doesn't work like that. You cannot do everything. You have to love that fellow black woman because you have to. I use this. It's dark cocoa. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little highlighting, contouring. Sisters, I just want you guys to see the power that you hold. You ever heard the power is in the punani? Well, if the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. How much power do you think that thing holds? We could rule the world, but we cannot rule the world until we understand our worth. Our worth, our worth. And every black girl has heard that from her mother, her grandmother, a book, whatever it is. You've heard that you have to understand our worth, but we simply do not. For example, example. Why do we keep letting these men who were not raised to be men, who did not have daddies, the same fathers that were absent for us, to treat us like shit? Absolute shit. Being the black women that we are, we want to be somebody's mama. Oh, I want to raise him. I can make him better. And no, we're not going to say it out loud because we want to keep up appearances so much in front of each other that we're not willing to admit that we're all going through the same thing. We are all trying to love a race of men that doesn't respect us. And I'm not going to say they don't love us back, because black men do love black women. They love everything about us, but they don't understand that they love everything about us and that they need everything about us because we keep them standing. Again, we birth them, we teach them, we caress them, we raise not only children but grown men. Fathers are important, and the father in the black household has been absent since right after slavery because they were picking black men up off of the street and putting them in jail for not having no job. But how can you have a job if you had just been released from slavery and nobody was hiring you, because now white men have to work and now white men are being hired first? So you're putting black men in these jails and you're not telling their families where they are. So there comes the stigma that the black man is always missing from the home. We get into the Depression days when, again, white men as well as black men are losing their job. Who is getting a job? But you know what jobs are available? The draft, being picked up to work in a coal mine overseas. The black man for $5 and $6 is now on a boat for 6 to 8 months a year, absent from his family, not raising his sons. Why? Because this is how systematic racism works. This is how black people have been subjugated to specific communities and been ran a certain way to keep things in line. But ain't nobody trying to hear me. Let me beat my face. My eyebrows look really good, y'all. Them shit's buzzing. They buzzing. You ain't gotta agree, but they buzzing. I really don't like doing this because I feel like there's a better way, and you're really welcome to let me know if I could be doing this better as far as my makeup. Because why? Being a hating ass bitch is not healthy. It's absolutely not healthy. There's always somebody that can do something better than you, and if they can teach you, it's even better. We just got to get our culture together, you guys. We have to learn how to really love each other and be appreciated. And right now, I'm speaking specifically on black women because I really think that we are the strongest thing running. We have found our independence and our love for ourselves. And the man's reaction to that is, oh, we're not women. We don't act womanly, so we're not going to treat them like that. Don't nobody got to be waiting at your hands and feet, making you dinner every night, wearing a skirt down to my socks for you to love me, right? Women are sexual beings just like men are. You celebrate your son's first kiss, but you condemn your daughters. Men celebrate their son's first time, but you condemn your daughters. Well, that's my daughter. Da-da-da-da-da-da. There's absolutely no difference. So you're telling me that you, as a grown man, are subjugating your daughter to gender roles at a young age, telling her what she can and cannot do because she's a woman. She's not free to explore who she is as a being at an appropriate child age of experimentation, because all kids do it. It's how you handle it, and you need to stop handling your sons and your daughters differently. Both need to learn to respect their bodies, because ain't nobody telling these men that every time you stick your dick in these hoes, these nasty girls, that y'all run trains on them, do all this good stuff, nobody's telling them to go get tested afterwards. Nobody's telling them that you just stuck your dick in after your homeboy who just stuck his dick in somebody who had herpes last week. But you're not worried about that. Y'all not going to get tested because she's the hoe. Y'all aren't dirty. Your homeboys couldn't possibly be dirty. You couldn't possibly be dirty. Look at their ignorance. Like, does that not sound stupid? And these are the people that we put on a pedestal. These are the men that we allow to treat us like they are somehow smarter or better than we are. It just doesn't make any sense. And I want y'all to really understand the foolery of it. The way that they really need and crave us and try to manipulate and guilt us into conforming to the way that they need us to be, even though you clearly like us as we are. Y'all ain't hearing me. This is like beating up a bunch of mad y'all. For real, for real. I just want everybody, black or white, to understand that the black woman is on the rise, and rightfully so. We are to be taken seriously. We are to be respected. We do more than hair and nails and makeup and put on clothes. We are intelligent beings, and we fucking know something. And that's just that on that. How's that looking to y'all? So on the next segment, I definitely want you guys to ask questions because I really want to get more into the relationship between black women and black men and how we really need to start standing on the forefront. Like during the civil rights movement, the black woman was right there beside their men. They walked with their men. They were beaten with their men. Black women have always been beside you. But during the women's rights movement, there were black sectors where black women were fighting for rights separately because the white women didn't care about them. There were no black men there to walk beside them. There were actually counter riots by black men forcing their wives, beating their wives to stay home and not go to that mess that they called women's rights. We stand alone. We stand alone in being equal, and we stand alone in being free. We stand alone in being sexual beings. We stand alone in being women of power. We stand alone. So why not stand together? I will never hear that. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna do a highlighter and some lashes, y'all. This was the red. It's truffle. Yeah, truffle's a really dark color. Truffle's really good. They really have some good stuff for us dark girls, y'all. We just gotta find it. Highlighter. And don't let me make you feel like I'm trying to make it seem like I have all the answers or have it all together. Because I don't. I'm just as insecure as the next woman. I hold men who don't deserve it on a higher pedestal just as much as the next woman. And I'm talking to myself just as much as I am the next woman. Because at the end of the day, I know that I deserve so much better. So much better than what I have received in my past. And so do y'all. And I just think if we stood together, the amazing things that we could do, guys, is out of this world. Like, for real. Alright, lashes. And we're done. Make sure you press down on your lashes. Y'all, I started as a baby lasher. Yeah, I'm a big dog. And last thing, just a tip for if you are not a lash glue connoisseur and your lash glue doesn't go on perfect and you don't care, get you a nice nude or light color. Mac that baby on there. Ooh. Thank you, babe. We can do so much, you guys. We can do so much. Like, a presidency for a black woman isn't a dream. It's something that we can do. We have the ability to be so great, and we just let everything stop us. Oh, we're also going to get into the plight of the black mother and her jealousy toward her child. Specifically, 90s moms. I don't know what the hell that was about. I'm pretty done, guys. I really want to thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe, like, follow me on IG. Facebook is fine too. And I hope you like. I'm gonna do a little lip gloss if you're feeling it, you know what I'm saying. And there you have it. We will continue the conversation next time. We definitely will be touching more on black women and black men. The mother-daughter relationship between black women. We really have to start becoming on one accord. And comments are always welcome. Opinions are always welcome. I could touch on anything. Follow me, like, subscribe. Susie is out, y'all.